to fight on the landing ground.
Thank you for joining us. You're listening to A Radio, and this is the Morning Minute. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. Today I'm going to do a story on something that's in the newspapers right now, but I don't even know if it's being covered in Canada because I don't follow Canadian news because it's basically censored most of the time, so it doesn't bear any resemblance to what's going on. Anyway, this is about the FBI, and this is relevant to us in Canada as well. And it's coming from the Washington Post. I've got the link, and the link will be on my webpage, and you can look at it. The FBI obtained a FISA warrant to monitor a Trump advisor, Carter Page. Now, Carter Page, if you look him up, was a very also-ran character, but he was used to get a FISA warrant to dig in to the Trump organization. Plain and simple. And more importantly than this, that the leader of the FBI said to Congress, and it's on tape, you can find it, that there was no investigation of the Trump organization. And this is what it is. This is the truth. There was a FISA warrant issued for Carter Page. And the words incidental recordings come up. That's not by accident, that's deliberate. It's a backdoor way of spying on Donald Trump. So I want to read you this article briefly. It's not all the article, it's just the salient point. The FBI obtained a secret court order last summer to monitor the communications of an advisor to presidential candidate Donald Trump, part of an investigation into possible links between Russia and the campaign. Law enforcement and other US officials have said. The FBI and the Justice Department, that's the important bit there, the Justice Department obtained a warrant targeting Carter Page's communications after convincing Foreign Intelligence Service Court, that's FISA, judge that there was probable cause to believe Page was acting as an agent of a foreign power, in this case, Russia. According to the officials, this is the clearest evidence so far that the FBI had reason to believe during the 2016 presidential election or campaign that Trump campaign advisor was in touch with Russian agents. Such contacts are now at the center of an investigation into whether the campaign coordinated with Russian government to swing the election in Trump's favor. Page has not been accused of any crimes, and it is unclear whether the Justice Department might later seek charges against him or others in connection with Russia's meddling in the 2016 presidential election. The counterintelligence investigation into Russia's efforts to influence US elections began in July, officials have said. Most such investigations don't result in criminal charges. The officials spoke about the court order on the condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to discuss details of a counterintelligence probe. So, as far as I'm concerned, there's a couple of things here, isn't there? The first one is that James Comey lied, and the second one is the words Justice Department. The Justice Department. The Justice Department is part of the Obama administration. They had no right to spy on Donald Trump. And that is what they've actually been doing. And they lied about it. And who authorized it? Who authorized the request for the warrant? And so it goes on. But the point I want to make is this. Is this sort of behaviour, if it's allowed in the United States, then what the heck do you think's going on in Canada? For instance, where Trudeau shuts down all talk in the media about Muslims. I wonder who is being investigated here, because unlike the US, Canada has a Supreme Court which is completely loaded with liberal communists, and the upper chamber, or the Senate, also. Democracy be damned. The RCMP, which is the national police force here, don't do a darn thing to enforce federal laws when they don't suit them. Makes you think, doesn't it? Because it certainly makes me think. You can find more at aradio.com. aradio.wordpress.com. I am very pleased to announce that thanks to you for following us on Spreaker.com, that A Radio can now be found on iTunes under A Radio. Thank you, everyone. And I'm on Twitter at A Radio Canada. I'm also on Facebook at A Radio Canada. I am on Gab at A Radio. You can email me at aradiocanada@gmail.com. Please click the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all my morning minutes at Spreaker.com under A Radio. That's EHRADIO, A Radio. And please click on the like button. And you can also find all my podcasts and morning minutes at aradio.wordpress.com. And click on the Morning Minutes tab.